All right, today we're on Prairie Mountain again. This time though, we're riding a trail called Ishoudlnta. It's one of the steeper, probably one of the most steep trails you'll find out in the Moose Mountain area. And coming off this trail, you'll find yourself on Trom, or I'll split off for Trom, which I believe is the steepest trail out in this area. It's a double black. I believe this is the entrance. All right, was indeed the entrance. So now we're going. Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be a very steep, very rocky, rooty trail. It did rain a couple of days ago though, so it should be very, very loamy, which will be really nice so that we get all the grip we need on this trail. It does start off kind of mellow, but like most of the other trails, the double black ones out here, mediocre, and the other one, I kind of forget what it is, they just get steeper as you go down. Whoa! Oh, that's nasty. I saw some flies, and I don't know if you can see in the video, but there was a dead squirrel there on the ground. Oh, that's kind of gross. Said tighten up the GoPro strap. Felt like it was maybe a tad bit loose. The bottom part of Fourth Horseman, to consider riding this one. And because I've ridden Fourth Horseman a couple times, I believe I'd be okay on this one. Yeah, this is proper steep right here. Kind of steep into some catch. And also plenty of rocky here too. Now this is a really steep spot. Take our time down it, but you got all that loam. It's just really not too bad with the grip. There we go. It's pretty solid. More of the Fourth Horseman, probably just right here, so that way, in case you ever feel like can't do it, and you just go that way. Here it is. This is probably one of the steeper parts on it. Take a look at this. All right, so walking down this guy, seems to be a couple ways. Really adventurous. Maybe you could go down that way, but what I'm probably gonna do is take it up there, go down close to that tree, and then cut back in. That just seems to be the easiest way to get down this, and I'm not really looking for too much trouble today. We're keeping it going. Some more chunk right here. Steep and chunky. Sure enough, get our back caught up on anything. Lots of rocks up there. Yeah, steep a little bit that could get you caught up on. bars there. Hate to hear the tires pop. But, you know. Alright, so decided not to take that one way down on Ishoudlnta. Crazy steep, didn't feel like it. If I had someone tow me in that knew what the lines were, possibly, but so I didn't know it, and I'm all alone, didn't want to risk it. But now we're gonna keep on going down Ishoudlnta. I know there's a couple other spots down there that are a little, or down here that are a little tricky, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. And I also check out Trom. Definitely won't be riding it, but maybe we'll look at the first part of the trail. Alright, this is where it splits off in Ishoudlnta and Trom. We'll take a quick look and see what it's like down on Trom. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell on this, but in real life this is basically like straight down to a catch berm. You can kind of see further down there, it's another little thing into a catch berm. Definitely not a trail I'm wanting to try and ride today. Maybe another day though. All right, now we took a little Trom break. We're gonna keep on going down Ishoudlnta. Oh, it's super nice and loamy today. I hate these really tight corners. Corners are by far my worst part of riding. But here's part of riding, are they really good for maybe like Goldstone. Oh, also want to hit that tree there. What does this say? Oh right, this is that one drop. All right, so there are actually a couple ways to do this. There's this one right here, which is kind of just steep, not too steep, definitely doable. And there's this one, which you can roll onto, it looks like, and you have to hop off. And there's this one, which is kind of a gap drop that you can kind of, you don't roll it, but just going at a really slow speed, you should be able to hit. We'll take a look at this one and see if we're gonna do it. All right, so couldn't find a good spot for my phone for a third person shot, so taking that as a sign that without someone else here, I probably should not be doing the drop alone. So we're just gonna take the easy way down. And that's how we're gonna do it. Just gotta get up here to get a good starting spot. Oh. All right, sanding her. Good thing it's loamy today. So otherwise you'd be slipping and sliding all over the place. Without any of this grip. Steep. Steep. There we go. Oh, it's crazy steep there. Well, not really steep, but it's almost too loamy that you had so much grip that your brakes are just eating up on the dirt. That is where I gotta lock in. Ooh. Holy! I was skidding the whole way down that. Good thing there was the berm. Yeah, I was skidding down that whole thing. That was scary. Here's another steep spot. Locking in again. Whoa. Oh, look at that. Almost about canned myself. Oh man, now had I not chosen such a poor line, that would have been really sweet because it goes right into the catch berm right here. All right, let's keep it going. Boom. All right, I believe we're getting close to the end of the trail. And now I can't remember if it's mediocre or this one. I believe it's mediocre. Mediocre has a crazy thing on the bottom. Because yeah, this one looks like it's just these kind of corners here. Catches. And then, I don't know, I guess there's a couple of different ways to get in. Oh, there's some really nice berms though. That's really nice. It's like bike park berms. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that on a video. A little booter right there into that. Ah, another day. Watch out, birdie. All right, it's a little steep bit. Oh, crazy trail. That was a really good one. Really steep, but ride this a couple times, figure out some lines. All of it super doable. Definitely gonna ride this one again at some point.